A top mindset that allows you to quickly learn anything on your own is to first create something. Even if it's rubbish, the idea of creating rubbish first is to skip over the what and why of learning anything and start directly with how the essence of learning is actually adaptation through learning the knowledge and experience accumulated by humanity over centuries. We can think like we have lived for thousands of years, thereby harnessing immense energy far beyond other creatures to adapt to the environment, and even modify it. Learning is actually an innate talent for all humans from the day we are born. We continuously adapt to our surroundings through conscious or unconscious learning. Whoever can adapt better and faster has a greater survival advantage and can obtain more survival resources. Therefore, the ultimate goal of all our learning is survival of the fittest. The most efficient way to adapt to the environment is experiential learning. The same people can teach people, but events teach people. Once reflects the scientific principle that any knowledge, whether read in books or heard from teachers, is merely isolated concepts stored in the brain. The number of neuronal connections that can be generated in the brain is very limited. However, when truly experiencing something in the real environment, all human senses are involved. When a person is in a specific situation, they have to consume a lot of energy to actively think repeatedly. Using these factors will comprehensively promote neuronal connections in the brain and strengthen their electrochemical activities. It's like spending over 10 years learning English domestically, but it's not as effective as actually living abroad for 6 months. Only through personal experience can abstract knowledge be transformed into concrete experience, making memory particularly profound, understanding thorough, and usage more proficient. However, traditional education has left us with deep-seated thinking patterns. Whenever we want to learn something, we tend to buy a lot of books and courses right away, spending most of our time understanding what and why. The result is that the whole learning process becomes very dull and inefficient. Enthusiasm and initiative are exhausted, and we can only discuss theoretical solutions to problems when faced with complex and ever-changing real-world situations. We retreat step by step, ultimately giving up. Therefore, if you want to quickly understand a field, learn a skill, or achieve a result through self-study, you must first break out of the traditional educational mindset and shift from theoretical learning to experiential learning. All learning should start with practical application, and all knowledge should be problem-solving oriented. One specific approach is to use project-based learning. Step 1. Write down your purpose for wanting to understand a field, learn a skill, or accomplish something, ensuring that subsequent actions do not deviate from the goal. Step 2. Find the key steps and problems that need to be solved for the task through related searches. Step 3. Create an action project for these key steps and problems, building a framework for how. Step 4. During the project, continuously fill in the what and why theories based on the actual problems encountered. Step 5. Apply the knowledge and experience you've learned to practice, continuously iterating and innovating your cognitive framework and execution methods. Step 6. Repeatedly go through the cycle of learning, practicing, and reflecting. Take the example of self-media. If you want to improve your content writing skills and personal influence through self-media, the key step is to produce content, and the key problem is how to make more people willing to read your content. Then, create an action project, set up an account, publish an original piece daily, understand the specific process and steps from topic selection to final publication, and record, analyze, and review data promptly. After publishing several pieces. As a beginner, you will encounter a series of problems such as what to write, how to write, what time to post titles, why the traffic is so poor, etc. Then, with these clear questions, seek answers by researching quality accounts, consulting industry experts, studying content dissemination, analyzing user psychology, and putting your answers into practice for validation. Keep effective actions, adjust ineffective ones, and repeat this cycle within 3 months. Your content quality and data performance will certainly surpass most people in the market, as most people in this field are only superficially clever and never willing to work diligently to find and solve problems. Many people just blindly copy others' viral content, thinking they found a shortcut, but in reality, they are just wasting their time in the self-media field. They don't gain any valuable knowledge or skills. Just repeat meaningless tasks. I've clearly explained the method. So I hope those who benchmark against me can think deeply, create sincerely, express genuinely, and provide more valuable content for everyone. Back to the main topic. Using project-based learning has 3 major benefits. First, it combines knowledge and skills with real-world situations to solve practical problems, transforming theoretical knowledge into practical experience, making memory more robust. Second, learning content becomes more flexible and efficient, allowing adjustments to plans and progress at any time according to project conditions, with the ability to pause or add as needed. Third, through practical application, you can quickly see the results and feedback of your learning, generating stronger motivation for continuous learning and iteration. With the mindset of creating rubbish first, you can quickly learn anything. It's not about learning first and then doing. It's about doing first to truly learn. Even the worst start will have feedback. And with feedback, there's a way to improve. With improvement, there's an opportunity to turn waste into treasure. Knowledge can make you knowledgeable, but experience makes you profound. Standing still and daydreaming only leads to problems. Taking steps forward to do leads to answers.